your brain around that and make.
Oh, Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt.
I'm not sure why that wasn't called a knockdown.
Even the greatest fighters sometimes run into a surprise package. And for Terence "Bud" Crawford, that was most certainly Egidijus Kavaliauskas. We didn't know it at the time, but this man was about to put this future Hall of Famer in some real peril. Remember to hype this video and support your favorite fighter in the comments below. Bud looked like he was locked in for this showdown, but even the most well-prepared fighters can be caught off guard. We're guessing he never saw this one coming. The sign of a true champion is how they deal with adversity, though. And Crawford would prove his quality once again. Terence came out in round one, looking to assert his technical dominance as usual.
You don't have to prepare for one style, you have to prepare for multiple styles when you face Terence "Bud" Crawford.
That's exactly what he's doing, and he just took the jab downstairs on Crawford. You rarely ever see guys go to Crawford's body.
Terence Crawford has educated feet, trained feet. Kavaliauskas doesn't. He likes to be still. They're not very quick. He doesn't really have a lot of creativity down low.
Doubling up that jab is Crawford. He will range find a bit. By the way, long arms and always can maximize his range on that frame.
If round two proved anything, it was that Kavaliauskas was not going to be a pushover.
And that's why Crawford started fast in that fight, because the scouting report on Amir Khan was that he couldn't take a shot.
See Crawford masterful with that range, isn't he?
I like the patience of Kavaliauskas. He's not rushing in there. He doesn't want to get countered. You know, he's taking his time, trying to get Terence Crawford comfortable.
I like the patience of Kavaliauskas as well, too. Even though his feet aren't fast, he understands his range and where he needs to be. He's landing some good jabs, and he's in this fight, and he's thinking just like Crawford's thinking.
I don't know if that's a good thing, because you don't want a sharpshooter like Crawford to be sitting back thinking. You know, he should.
Good exchange that time. Right hand came in.
If you're looking for the round where Crawford was tested with some real danger, round three was exactly that.
Wings goes to the challenger from Lithuania.
Watch your speed, watch your speed.
That's how he did it in the second round as well, with the right hand.
Pulling back with his hands down.
And now Crawford looks to exchange and pop a right hand. And now Crawford goes to the body. And look at the action we have here in round three as Kavaliauskas, another exchange.
Bud needed to earn some respect again from his opponent, and so he came out more aggressively in the fourth.
Likely should have been ruled a knockdown for Kavaliauskas, but still, now in back-to-back rounds, good work with the right hand for the upset-minded title challenger, and the power punches through 3 rounds. Kavaliauskas is landing 42% as they exchange here, and Crawford's landing 30%. He had a 19-10 power connect edge through 3. Let's check in with Bernardo.
Terence was not hurt. He's good. He recovered well. I didn't think it was a knockdown. All he needs to do is keep his hands up and not get caught in those exchanges.
That's the report from the corner of Crawford. There was another right hand moments ago from Kavaliauskas. Remember, he's in that southpaw stance, and the right hand is the southpaw killer. That's
right.
What does damage against southpaws. Perhaps Terence should go back orthodox.
We talked about that earlier, Joe Tess. I'm not sure why he's been standing in front of Kavaliauskas all night long. I anticipated, and I think Kavaliauskas anticipated Crawford moving, boxing, and then trying to come to him mid to late in the fight. I think Crawford's doing a little bit too much too soon.
Crawford right now is picking up the tempo.
He sure is. He's willing to trade. Look at this. These right hands have now brought out the fight in Crawford.
Right.
They are exchanging in the middle of the ring.
I don't like the 50-50 exchanges, especially with a guy like Kavaliauskas, who has his feet planted, and he's getting that big right hand off, and he's landing it.
50-50 exchanges when you're this level of world champion. They give the underdog a great chance. Sweeping body shot from Bud Crawford. This crowd is loving this title fight already. The unexpected drama thanks to the right hands of Kavaliauskas. Crawford was looking to time that left hand.
Bud might have gotten his bell rung in the third, but when the fifth came, he was starting to take over.
Hands, and now you can hear the buzz. People wondering, how will this play out? Bud Crawford, who is used to dominating the competition, has a guy coming to him now. And Andre Ward's scorecard has it 2 rounds apiece. Bud takes the first round, likely takes the last, but the second and third round when Kavaliauskas landed flush with the right hands. In the last 2 rounds, Kavaliauskas is enjoying a 37-24 edge in punches landed. There are the power punches where he has a 31-21 connect advantage.
I don't like this game plan right now from Crawford. He's fighting fire with fire. He's getting hit with shots he shouldn't be getting hit with this early in the fight. Kavaliauskas has only been 10 rounds 2 times, never been 12.
Slow down the stronger fighter.
If you're Kavaliauskas, keep doing what you're doing.
Kavaliauskas just got to let his hands go, Dre. That's all he got to do. Every time Crawford gets close, he needs to just let those bombs go. He's hurt right now. Kavaliauskas is hurt with that shot.
And Bud senses it here. A minute to go in round 5.
Crawford just sniffed something out. He sniffed them out. He knows that he don't like the pressure.
And let me tell you something. Crawford doesn't mind this at all.
But he got to be careful.
Combination comes in from Crawford. He has taken control here in this 5th round.
If one thing was clear, though, it was that Kavaliauskas was capable of landing a lot more than expected.
I recall Crawford being hurt since 2014 in Gamboa. It was absolutely a knockdown, clearly a knockdown.
No, you would know his psyche as well as anybody's, Ray. It was an excellent visit you had with him recently. I know he's got great respect for everything you've done in your career.
Nice changeup from Terence Crawford. Led with the straight left and came with the nice little right hand to jab. Beautiful combination. Crawford got to be careful. Every time he shoots a shot,
Let him go. Stop.
Kavaliauskas is answering.
Really impressed with the timing of Kavaliauskas.
Yes.
I am too. That has been why he's had his moments of success tonight. Coming to the halfway point of now this greatly intriguing welterweight championship fight.
Bud decided to take things up a notch in round 7.
N.O. with 26 knockouts against the Mean Machine, Kavaliauskas, who was coming off of a mediocre performance after rising up the rankings and then becomes the #1 challenger, unbeaten himself, big underdog, and yet he has fought about as good a fight as he can fight to this point. Bernardo is in the corner of Terence Crawford with Brian McIntyre.
I'm looking for him to, so he can get more rhythm, so he can be a little bit more dangerous. Right now, he don't got no rhythm, but it looked like he might be coming into it now. I think he liked this competition.
What about turning to the south, from the southpaw to the orthodox stance?
Once he feel it, he'll go to it.
You're not asking him for it?
No, once he feel it, he'll go to it.
Thank you very much, Bill Mack.
Does that surprise you that the trainer is saying it's on the fighter?
It is on the fighter, Joe, because I think they're telling Terence the right things. They had a game plan, and I'm not sure this was the game plan, but sometimes as a fighter, you're stubborn. You can't explain it. It just happens. You don't want to move. You don't want to box. You just want to compete and fight, and that's what Crawford's doing.
No, it's fun to watch, that's for sure.
Crawford's having success when he's marching forward and punishing Kavaliauskas to the body.
And again, I'm not sure from Kavaliauskas if I do anything different.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what you got to do right there.
There's a left uppercut from Crawford. He steps right into that kitchen.
He's smelling it now. He's orthodox now. He smells the knockout.
And now, as a righty, Crawford comes in. There's a 3-punch combination from the champ. Oh, and Kavaliauskas comes back and lands a combination. So Kavaliauskas goes down. You want to fight? Here comes Bud.
One of the best finishers in the boxing.
Looking for the uppercut, straight right hand. Oh, he's got Kavaliauskas hurt here. Looking to finish him here in the final seconds of round 7. Kavaliauskas willing to trade. My, oh my, is that good stuff.
You gotta commend Kavaliauskas for his heart and will to compete. He was still looking to do damage.
Punching power of Kavaliauskas. He's not being fazed by it. He's going to step to him the rest of the way.
And you heard Brian McIntyre, a.k.a. Bo-Mac, his longtime mentor and trainer, say to him, are you comfortable staying right-handed? The answer is yes, and that is how he did damage in that 7th round. Good work doubling up the left hand from Kavaliauskas. Bud did have the right arm pinned, trying to block most of that with the elbow. Kavaliauskas willing to work on the inside.
I think that's a ploy from Crawford. He just wants to get Kavaliauskas opening up. Crawford is looking right now for that opening, and he's going to explode here in just a few seconds.
Well, you can see him ready to snap with that jab. There's that right hand that Bud wants to land.
Yeah, but if Bud starts at the body, the head will be open.
He just did. He had a sweeping left hand to the body and then came upstairs.
Every time Bud Crawford goes down to the body, when he starts to the body, it sets up the head shot. Nice right hand.
And now Kavaliauskas right in the kitchen with a combination, including the left hand. Double right uppercut from Crawford.
Starting with that body work.
Crawford brought Kavaliauskas right to him, sat inside. Kavaliauskas got lazy with his chin on the platter.
Responding to what happened in the 2nd and 3rd round from the title challenger. He smiles and shakes it off and then goes with a 4-punch combination.
He needs to get those shots down to the body to bring the hands down to Kavaliauskas.
And now back to that southpaw stance where he splits the guard with a left hand.
Kavaliauskas got to let that right hand go. As soon as Terence Crawford gets close, he needs to throw a right hand, a looping right hand. He needs to throw a shot at Crawford to back him up off of him.
He's throwing, he just ain't backing him up.
Crawford very comfortable standing right in front, punching between punches as Kavaliauskas drives him straight back and ties up. And that'll get him through round number 8.
But all good things must come to an end, and Crawford knew the end was in sight.
In punches landed. Round number 9.
Crawford took that last round off, and
he's got a rhythm to him right now.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, a lunging left hand that backs up Kavaliauskas. Then an uppercut, an absolutely brilliant uppercut.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Terence Crawford made up his mind, and I'm gonna stop you for hurting me, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get that done, whether I'm in a southpaw stance or the right hand stance. And Kavaliauskas felt every bit of Terence Crawford tonight, and he realized that his levels to the game, and this dude has an intensity that's different than most.
And here's the end of the fight. Terence Crawford again attacking with that looping left hand. It was available for him earlier, and here it is again. Nice little uppercut coming around. Down goes Kavaliauskas.
Remember, he is one of the best closers in the business. Let's watch how he does it here. 1 punch, that's it. Bud Crawford, title defense.
Got to get that last punch. Beautiful right hook right here.
Yeah, that hurt.
Right on the ear.
That hurt.
And down goes Kavaliauskas, and that was the end of the fight right there.
And so Terence managed to score yet another hugely impressive win. He did have to overcome some adversity, of course, but he rose to it spectacularly. But what's your favorite Bud Crawford performance? And where do you rank him in your current pound-for-pound list?